They're calling it the Qatar Clasico. The country's two biggest clubs, both managed by World Cup winners. One has a former European champion, the other a player with nearly 50 million followers on Instagram. Oh, and it's the first ever game to be played in this stadium. Welcome to the Amir Cup final. Hello there, I'm Sam Ashu and this is Football Now from Doha. This week we thought we'd pay a visit to one of the Middle East's biggest matches, the Amir Cup final, Al-Rayann versus Al Sadd. And if you don't know too much about this game, you're in luck. Here's an explainer. The first Amir Cup final took place 49 years ago and was won by this side, Ahli. 17 teams have taken part in this year's competition in a knockout-style system, but the most successful team ever in it, Al Sadd, who have won it a mere 16 times. And today sees a bit of history here in Qatar, the first ever game at this place, the Al Tumama Stadium, a 40,000-seater arena, the sixth ground to be inaugurated ahead of the Qatar World Cup.
For the Qatari people, it's a great night out. It's a very important game, particularly, of course, with the royal family. It's named after the Emir, of course. As a game in itself, it's one of the most popular games, of course, for broadcasting as well. But in terms of the two teams that are competing, Al Sadd, the most popular, the most successful team in the competition, as well as Al-Rayann, who are kind of struggling as well.
Well, Al Sadd might be Qatar's most successful team, but it's Al-Rayann who made headlines recently when they not only signed a former World Cup Golden Boot winner, but a player with more Instagram followers than any Premier League team. James Rodriguez.
One of the biggest stars in Colombia, one of the most well-known names, alongside Shakira, probably the biggest name coming out of Colombia around the world. He's the centre of debate on all Colombian football networks. He's not played for the Colombian national team for a year, and that's really been one of the main items of news almost every day. It's only 2 years ago he was flirting between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, two of the biggest clubs in the world, and now he's playing for Al-Rayann. He went there because he wasn't going to get any game time at Everton, and there were few opportunities out there to earn the same that he would be earning at Everton sat on the bench. Whether he's going to stay longer than his contract is the big question. He really, with all respect to the Qatari League, he's still only 30, so he should be in his prime.
Right now, Al Sadd is going very well in this competition, introduction of Xavi and other players like Andrea and all those players. And Al-Rayann, they are developing there with James Rodriguez, with this coach and all those things. It's going to be the best two teams here in the Qatar Qatar League. So it's going to be a big bash.
Really excited to be here. It's a great time to be in Doha, Cup final, new stadium, 2022 coming. So great time, I'm really excited.
And so to kick off, the legends Laurent Blanc of Al-Rayann, Xavi of Al Sadd were ready for battle. It took, though, until the 44th minute for the first key piece of action. Al Sadd keeper Saad Al-Sheeb following through on striker Johan Bolli in the box, a potential ankle breaker. After some deliberation and a little help from VAR, the referee said penalty, much to the delight of the Rayann fans. Big moments call for big players. Just right then that the captain, Yassin Brahimi, stepped up. He made no mistake. 1-0 to Rayann. After early second half domination, it was Al Sadd's turn for a penalty of their own. Again, with a little help from VAR, they were rewarded a spot kick 2 minutes before the hour mark. Al-Rayann defender Dame Traore clipping Boulem Kouki in the box. And if Rayann were able to call on a big player, so were Al Sadd. Former Arsenal midfielder Santi Cazorla levelling the game and clearly revelling in the big occasion. 1-1. And it would stay that way until full time. If two weren't enough, more penalties on the way. to decide the 2021 Amir Cup final. And with all of the first 8 penalties scored by both teams, the pressure was on Shojai Khalizadeh, and that pressure told. Redemption for Al-Sheed. It meant that Jung Woo-young had the all-important task, a nervous look but a confident kick. Victory for Al Sadd and their delirious supporters. Job done for Xavi in what would turn out to be one of his final games for the club. Well, where do we even begin with what just happened there then? Forget World Cup winners and Golden Boot scorers. Tonight was all about one word: penalties. Assad win a record 17th Amir Cup, and us, the fans, got a little bit of a glimpse into what exactly Qatar has in store at next year's World Cup. That is it from us here at the Al Tumama Stadium. We'll see you very soon for more Football Now, and do get in touch using the hashtag FootballNowAmirCup. Take care.